Hey, yo, what is going down with it once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls, and of course, as always, otakus and inkikomores out there, this is the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Manny Wolverine, and of course, you guys are the rest of the intros and outros towards this channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and all that good stuff, and today, oh, and also before I keep going on, completely irrelevant information, unless you guys are very big fans of eating cereal, or even like old school stuff like Pop Tarts and granola bars like I am. The official old school one, for any of you guys out there like from General Mills, official Lucky Charms cereal is actually made. And quote me on this, I swear to God, this isn't a Hasbro or My Little Pony joke. They literally put literal unicorn marshmallows inside their cereal. So pretty cool ass stuff if any guys eat cereal like I do. And for their morning breakfast. Occasionally. Sometimes I'll still make a little bit of spam here and here, a little bit of bacon, some flapjack pancakes. What else? A couple of like Mexican burrito stuff. And even once in a while, tacos. Hell, even like a couple bagels with some cream cheese on the side with strawberry jam, and even like jelly. If any of you guys are into that type of stuff. But anyways, for breakfast only. Sometimes I eat it for dinner once in a while if I come back from work real late instead of early. Just in case. But anyways, not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about an unfortunate incident. I think that happened on about Friday or Saturday. I think it was in the Midwest somewhere in the United States. If any of you guys live in Europe or what's it called, any other country, Europe, Asia, South America, any of those continents out there, you probably don't know where this is at, but you live here in the good old US of A, you know where the Midwest or southern area is at in Missouri. I think this happened over there. Yeah, I was right. It's in Missouri. So it says Uber driver fired after he live streamed passengers on Twitch TV without consent. And I know most of the time Twitch is normally used for like video gaming stuff or a lot of big high ranking competition people. Speaking of which, I was gonna cover this story article earlier because I heard it from like that stupid ass bullshit drama fucking TV show I give two squirts of piss about, which is from TMZ. I know a lot of people really don't give a shit about TMZ like I do. If you're listening to this channel, maybe a few of you do, maybe a few of you don't. But for me, I really never gave a personal fuck about that thing. It's extremely annoying. I never really gave a shit about celebrity gossip, even when it was still on E! News channel. If any people remember that, I don't even know if that show exists anymore because I haven't watched TV in over like 10 years. I think the only time I even watch TV anymore is like occasionally when I'm like watching the weather, and if not that, sometimes I'll just use it for my Blu-ray 4K DVD player, and that's it. Once in a while. Other than that, I really don't give a shit about TV that much. Oh yeah, and then of course my PS4 Pro. Obviously, I use my TV for that. Other than that, friends, yes, this unfortunate event happened. It sucks ass that this dude he lost his job for Uber and Lyft because I heard that the company let him go. I'm talking about this one as well for anybody's a Final Fantasy fan out there. Kotaku had this article up yesterday. It was pretty damn fascinating for me because if any people know me, I mean, I did like Connects better than Lego, but there were some Lego series that were really awesome. This right here is kick-ass. So it says Lego Final Fantasy Builders used over 10,000 pieces for this sculpture. Absolutely freaking kick-ass. I'm only going to read half of this article because, no offense to anyone that's on USA Today who's on that article site, or who, I think they have like a TV show too for like news and all that, but it's pissing me the fuck off because this little advertisement here in the bottom won't shut the hell up. I'll show you in a second. I'm not going to read this whole article, so it's extremely long as hell, so I'll only read half of it. So, yeah. It goes on to say, an Uber and Lyft driver in Missouri, yep, I was right, Missouri, has been suspended after he streamed videos of the passengers in his car. Uber and Lyft said Monday that they have fired a driver who live streamed hours earlier into the passenger's ride without their knowledge or consent, making money off of the ride-hauling apps as well as Twitch live streams. The decision followed as a report for St. Louis Post-Dispatcher Jason Garrich, a U.S. Army veteran who has set up himself for purple lights and a pair of cameras through their broadcasting live streaming passengers' viewers on Twitch. So now I tried to look for this dude on Twitch TV before I keep going with the article. I couldn't find that much information about it. I think the only two old school games that he was playing for FPS games was Counter-Strike. I think he did one or two live streams for those. He did that one, and I think he might have done a little bit of old school other stuff like Quake and another like video gaming title like it There's Counter-Strike, Quake, and I think he did a little bit of League of Legends. I don't know. But other than that, I really couldn't find that much information about this dude. So it says, let's keep going on. The Amazon-owned services concepts with YouTube by offering viewers 2 million streams of users playing COD and Fortnite. Or painting, woodworking, and the other activities. Oh yeah, the other news I heard on that bullshit news, TMZ, is one of those guys from like, they're as bad as Team 10, the whole Jake Paul thing or whatever. I really give zero huge shits about them, period. Because they're more for a lot of a younger kids, teenage audience, and I'm well almost in my 30s, so they're way, way beyond my freaking like age limit, because I don't really give a shit about those guys. That's what most of their audience is anyways. Little fucking bratty ass nosed kids are brainwashed by mainstream media industry. Not gonna get into that because I don't want to get in trouble with the fucking YouTube algorithm. Because I can go all day with that Illuminati shit and all that, but I'm not gonna talk about it. But anyways, if you want to hear more about that, you can go to my older videos on Critical Guy Realization Man 09. Just saying. But aside from that, yeah, there's this dude named FaZe Banks. Not FaZe Banks, but one of the FaZe members or whatever. He ended up like getting this split up. He chose his Call of Duty. I think he chose his Call of Duty like physical copies and his like dog tags that he got from Comic-Con last year. He chose that over his hot ass sexy Latina news reporter, weather reporter girlfriend, I think from Argentina or Costa Rica, Venezuela, Mexico somewhere. I don't know. He's a complete dumbass for doing that, by the way. I'm not going to talk about that, though, because those guys are just spineless pieces of shit. They only care about finance and money and fucking over their fans. That's what I'm talking about. Anyone like Drama Alert or all those old school Keenstar, iDubbbz, the FaZe things, or Team 10. I don't really get into that type of, atmosphere or that side of YouTube. That's not what my channel is about. But let's move on. So it says, I already read that. Garnett made $150 to $300 nightly from his ride-sharing jobs as he's told the newspaper. Garnett also said that he's earned $3,500 in the past 5 months for fewer subscriptions. That's a pretty cool ass freaking thing. And tips collecting on Twitch. So I guess he was getting those little like bits or whatever, the Twitch bits. I think that's what they call them over there. I don't really go on Twitch too much. I only go maybe about once every month if a new event thing's happening for like, I don't know, some competitive sports for like Smash. Occasionally I'll watch that. And Pokemon Shiny Hunting. That's probably it. Other than that, I really don't use Twitch very much. I usually use YouTube Gaming occasionally. You guys can read the rest of that part on your own. I'm just going to skip all the way to the bottom because, as you can tell, this is a pretty long-ass, lengthy article. So I'm just going to go read to the end part where he starts talking about Twitch. And then the link to the video is there as well. I'm not sure if it's on there. I guess I could read this tweet. Uber Lyft driver was secretly filmed broadcasting video of hundreds of passengers, asking who interviewed him to not use his last name out of privacy concerns. So that was a little bit of a bullshit move this guy did for doing that. And granted, I can respect him for doing like a side job like Twitch and along with Uber and Lyft. It takes a lot of freaking like concentration and a lot of patience to be driving people that are strangers. But you literally have no idea what the hell is in the back of their freaking closet. Oh, I thought there was more than that. What the hell? Hold on. I think this last part is the one I missed. Hold on. There it is. Several passengers. Oh, this is what the person said in here. This is creepy. One Twitch user posted. According to the Post Dispatch, on which dozens of hours of Gargach, however you say his last name, channel is on this video streaming. Several passengers complained that the Uber is learning that Garrich's live streams. Learning about Garrich's live streams. I think that's what it was. They told the Post Dispatcher. No, that's all it said. Uber gave them each $5 credits and promised that they would not again be paired with Gargach as a driver. After talking with the Post Dispatcher, Gargach reported, and the reporter, not to use his full name, something he had revealed in his own videos. This is in quotes. It says, stick with my name first if you can't because of privacy concerns. He told Post Dispatcher, the internet is a very crazy place. That part I can agree with. It's an extremely wild, wild west occasionally, especially if you're on a deep web and dark web, but I'm not going to get into that topic. It's kind of voodoo and taboo if you do that shit. But this one, a little bit more of a brighter, positive news. So it says, I don't even know how you say it, the Bahamut from Final Fantasy X's build by Maurice Hernan is an enormous figure. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Let me take this off. Links in the description box down below if you want to watch those 2 videos of the guy complaining. I watched it myself. He looks like he was about to punch him in the freaking face and knock him out cold because he was pissed off at the dude for doing on Twitches and live streams and all that stuff, which I can understand. The dude sounded like he was about 50, 60 years old, probably 70. He sounded like a very old senior citizen man. I saw he had a cane on the side. I remember he had a wristwatch and all that swell, and nobody really uses old school wristwatches like that anymore unless they're like a billionaire or some rap mainstream media hip hop artist. Other than that, it's mainly like 60, 70-year-olds that I'm just guessing the dude's age. So I can understand why he was really, really uncomfortable. The dude like recording him in the live stream and all that shit. Because hey, I'm not trying to get too personal or private with my own information, but there's a lot of older people that are like 67 years old, even in my family, my older uncles and aunts and all that shit. They really, really hate people that do YouTube or Twitch or Tumblr, even like stuff like Instagram TV or freaking Snapchat. They really, really hate technology. So they're still living in the freaking 60s and 70s. I don't know why. But, you know, it was a different time period for them. But anyways, yeah. So I guess he wasn't really like with the younger generation, like how my generation is. Generation X.2 or Y.2. Because I'm not a millennial, but I'm almost around there, part millennial. So they're not really used to that technology like how I'm used to the technology. So it says, via Brick Brothers, it's got some interesting compositions. We're still talking about Final Fantasy Monster. He looks pretty kick-ass. I'll admit it. I'm not even a big Final Fantasy fan, and I'm digging this freaking look and the design of the Bahamut. Bahamut, however you say it. It looks awesome. I might have to watch a couple live streams of the old school Final Fantasy to see who this guy is. He looks extremely badass. He almost looks like one of the kaiju from Pacific Rim. Alright, so let's move on. It's got some interesting composition and has been building from pieces as varied as shields, plants, stems, and rips cord, and even a grill in the color that has been available for over a decade. Oh, look at even the claws on the bottom of its wings are freaking nice. This looks like a mix between the, like I said before, Pacific Rim kaiju monsters mixed with a lot of the Bayonetta demon things. Literally, holy crap, this is awesome. Herman's built Bahamut, and then just how you say it, as commemoration of the 17th anniversary of Final Fantasy X's release back in 2001, and it took him around 6 months to complete it. Oh yeah, I'm surprised this didn't take him a freaking year to make this. You could see more of Hernan's Legos in the description box down below. I think that's what it said. So yeah, anyway, shout out to Luke Plunter for making this thing. Absolutely gorgeous ass spectacle. This one in the front where it's wings or whatever it is, it's wings and claws. And the little back of this thing looks like the little antenna thing that Pokemon from Generation 5 Zekrom has. This is a badass freaking design, whoever made this. I'm going to end off in a good note. So yeah, links down below if you want to check out that dude that was talking about getting harassed on Twitch and all that when I was doing an Uber Lyft drive. Sucks ass that Uber and Lyft had to let him go and they fired him on the spot like that. But you know, it's a harsh world. You know, we're just all living in it. You got to live it. Some of us, paycheck to paycheck. Other ones, living a life of luxury of millions and millions of dollars, which is cool and all, but it sucks. Because people will probably hunt you down in real life if you try to ask them if you have that much money. That's a whole other topic for a whole other day. But other than that, that's all I got to say. I'm still a big fan of Lego. I had no idea they had a Final Fantasy collection. So I know they had a lot of Marvel DC stuff. I do have a couple of Marvel DC Legos. And I still got this other one, like this Pokemon Mega Construct. I got an Ekans one. And I'm going to be doing an unboxing one of a Togepi. So stay tuned for that. Be on the lookout for it. And I'm done here. Links in the description box down below to both of these videos. And I'm out of here. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, women, fanboys, and fangirls. And of course, as always, otakus and ikikomoris out there, I will see you when I see you guys. Have a good night, wherever you are at around the world out there. Don't drink smoke weed at the same time. Don't take reckless. Keep it calm. Keep it cool. Keep it chill. Keep it electric out there. Stay tuned for future article session reviews such as video gaming industry news, anime manga news, internet news, and when September comes around the corner, more outdoor chat and breeze vlog video content I will do when it gets cooler out. And as always, take it easy. Peace out. I'm out like sauerkraut. Late's and goodbye. I'll see you all people on the flip side. Take it easy. I'm late. Late's goodbye. I'm gone. Take care. Goodbye. And yeah, see you in the next video. Take it easy, everyone. I'm out.